Welcome. I'm here in Knockhouse Hotel with Eithne Cosgrove, the Director of Sales and Marketing and Revenue with the hotel.
Yes.
How are you? Good
Good,
afternoon.
thanks. Welcome to Knockhouse Hotel.
I'm delighted to be here. Before we start, I just wanted to mention that Knockhouse Hotel has a very special part to play in the hearts of Arrow because we one of the first hotels we signed up back in our early days in, I think, 1998.
May 1999,
when
actually,
you opened, and we built our first website to go live with you for May of 1999. So
it's great to be partner for 26 years.
26 years, amazing. So that's really very special for us, and delighted to be still here working with you guys 26, 27 years later. That's
Likewise.
And talking about the history of Knockhouse Hotel, can you give us a little bit of a background in terms of the hotel itself? Yeah.
So as you mentioned there, the hotel was built in May 1990, or opened in May 1999. It was built with the primary focus of facilitating the pilgrims for Knock Shrine, which were located on 100 acres here of grounds around the Knock Shrine. So the hotel was built by Workman Architects up in Dublin, and the structure of the hotel, there was a lot of thought put into it. So it's local cut stone in the lobby area. It's a 3-story lobby area. It's absolutely stunning with windows facing out to the countryside. But on the opposite side then we have a window that pretty much frames Knock Shrine, the basilica in the shrine. It's absolutely stunning. Then also the hotel is built insofar as that it almost embraces, there's a curved structure on the hotel and it embraces the shrine. So it's a lovely, subtle way of just embracing the shrine and all things that we represent.
Okay, excellent. And then in terms of, I remember talking to you about this last year when I was here, and you mentioned the importance of its positioning in terms of West of Ireland and Connacht in particular.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we've 68 bedrooms here. So in terms of a hotel, we're the only hotel in Knock. And obviously our primary focus is to take care of pilgrims. We used to take care of, used to be 100% pilgrim business. However, we have opened a lot of and developed a lot of partnerships with other people around the area and other businesses. So we have the Centre of Excellence, the Connacht Air Dome, which is literally a 5-minute drive out the road. So we worked with the team out there for accommodating lots of football teams and sporting teams that come from all over Europe. And then also we have great partnerships with the airport. We're the nearest hotel to Ireland West Airport. So it's fantastic to work with the team over there. And then obviously the shrine, as I say, is our primary focus. We're also, as the crow flies, we're the centre point of Connacht. So we would actually accommodate and welcome a lot of tour groups, some of which are going visiting the International Eucharistic and Marian Shrine next door, and some of which are not. So it's a great location to locate yourself when you are in this region, because it's just a stone's throw away to Galway, Westport, Sligo, Athlone, kind of centre to all 4 tourist hotspots. So yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And talking about positions then, your own position, and you're here, I think you mentioned 3 years with the hotel just this May.
Yes.
So what sort of motivated you to take on the responsibility of driving this hotel?
Yeah, well, the manager is Declan Heenan. He's the general manager. So I take care of the sales, marketing and room revenue function within the hotel. And I suppose post-COVID, everybody was in a challenging position. I did wonder whether I would leave the industry. I was busy in the background doing online courses. I did a postgrad, did other courses with ATU and different bits and pieces online, which is actually great, just to upskill myself and plan possibly an exit strategy. However, an opportunity came up here in Knockhouse Hotel, and I'm a firm believer in partnerships and working with people that you can build and work with and build partnerships, build relationships. And Declan came here as the general manager, and I followed soon after. So we make a great team, and we work well together.
Mm. And in terms of a small independent hotel, like Knockhouse Hotel, probably teams are critical.
Absolutely. You couldn't, in everything in life, in your personal life, in your business life, in every life, partnerships are the most important thing. If you have a good partnership in your personal life, in your professional life, everything else can be achieved. You know, there's a lot of challenges, but there's a lot of wins. You know, you might start off with a blank page, which we did a few years ago because COVID unfortunately closed Knock House Hotels. So post-COVID, the hotel was struggling. We only took care of pilgrim business. We didn't have any other really income streams or market segments really. So we put down our page on the table and started to draw out some strategies and again partnerships with yourselves, starting to develop and work on those and see where we can go from there. So as I say, like partnerships in anything in life, even committees that I've been involved with over the years, be it work committees. I was one of the former the starting members of Destination Westport, and the partnerships with all the hotels in Westport back in the day. It's phenomenal, and they're still working very well again to this day. But just all of those kind of committees, if you work together, you can achieve whatever you set out to achieve.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
And in terms then of, we had lunch here earlier actually, and I know I've been in the hotel a good number of times over the years, but I was definitely taken by a step change in terms of restaurant was new.
Yeah.
There was a lot of staff there, but they were really attentive without being, they were just very mindful.
Yes.
We were in and out. Food was excellent. Service was excellent. Certainly the guest experience in here now is something that you've definitely worked hard on. So,
we have.
Yeah.
I kind of take credit for that. I have to give credit to the front office team and the restaurant food and beverage team, and obviously oversaw by Declan and Stephen. We're a small management team, a very small management team. So each of us carries a number of roles and hats, covers a bit of ground. You know, we don't have huge technology or anything, but what we don't have, we make up in spades in terms of our customer service, in terms of our training. We don't get it all right all the time, absolutely not, but we're working hard on it. We have in recent years as well, in the last number of years, refurbished the hotel. We have 4 corridors of bedrooms. As I say, the hotel embraces the shrine, so there's 4 corridors of bedrooms, 3 of which have been refurbished, all the bathrooms refurbished. We've refurbished all of our ladies and gents facilities, and we've totally refurbished the restaurant. It's fabulous, brand new restaurant, and all the menus and everything have all been revamped, going with what customers are looking for. We're listening to feedback. You have to listen to your guests, you have to listen to your customer and see what they want, and so we've adjusted accordingly. But as I say, lots done, more to do.
Excellent. Yeah. The next thing then that sort of really has definitely jumped out at us in Arrow, working with you in terms of the digital side of it, is that since you've taken on the role in the last 3 years, there's been a marked improvement in the level of online direct business that you're getting. So that is reaching out there to a much broader audience for certain. So I mean, while we'd love to take credit for it in Arrow, I think a lot of the credit has to go to you and your team.
Oh, thank you.
So if you want to sort of talk to us how you've gone about that journey, because you mentioned earlier about drawing up new strategies, but that is working. So that's definitely
it absolutely is. Yeah. Like I hate to keep repeating myself, but again, it's partnerships again. So we drew up strategies. The hotel, we were 100% pilgrim guests, the only people that really were staying here. And then we realised that when the hotel was closed, because obviously everything was closed with regards to the church in COVID, we realised that we needed to diversify and add new markets and work on other market segments, and that's what we've done. We created a lot of new holidays, bespoke holidays, and we bring in experts to partner with us on then, again, partnerships. And then back on the Arrow side, the online side was a big focus for us. So we focused on our own brand web, and brand web was number 1, and then we work with a couple of OTAs, but brand web and direct booking strategies. And I have to say, again, the partnership with Susie and Nieves in the SEO side of things, I couldn't do it without them. Do you know, anything I ever ask for, there's two-way street and vice versa. Like, I mean, there's still a mountain of work to be done, but what we have done, I mean, we have increased substantially. Yeah, I'm delighted with the progress to date, but we still have more to do.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Yeah. No, I mean that's what we try to do in Arrow. Is we see ourselves as a strong partner
Yeah.
And that we both just work together
Yeah.
in terms of achieving the same goals, getting your brand out in front of the customers.
Exactly. And as of the brand, we had to start off with a new website. The website was antiquated. And Connor and his team really worked really hard with us. So we started off with, I think the old website had something like 15 or 20 pages. The current website has something like 140 pages at the moment. And it's really working well. The SEO and the PPC then campaigns that we implemented thereafter, they're working really well as well. And so we have shifted our business insofar as, like I'd say, we're definitely 60-40 now, not 100% dependent on Pilgrim business, whilst that is our main focus. That's our main raison d'etre, really, to be here in Knock. But it's nice to know that, God forbid, if anything happened in the future, that we have other avenues of business coming in the door. So it's great. Yeah.
Excellent. And talking about the future then for Knock House Hotel. I mean,
yes.
You talked a good bit about where you currently are and how you've evolved since opening in May 1999, which is a very impressive story.
Yeah.
What's the future going to hold for you guys?
Well, the future is bright. We're developing our team. We're enhancing the hotel all the time. Like to date, in the last 4 years, Declan and the team have oversaw the refurbishment of 3 out of 4 of our corridors of bedrooms. We've totally refurbished the restaurants. We have a brand new restaurant. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you dined in it earlier and you enjoyed your experience. So we've also refurbished all our facilities, ladies and gents facilities and accessible facilities. And then into the future, there is a big master plan in conjunction with Father Richard and the team over at Knock Shrine. So we are a huge part of that master plan and very excited to see what comes out of there. The rest is confidential at the moment.
Well, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, all right.
We'll look forward to getting the scoop off you when you're ready to announce.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd be delighted to share it with you when it comes.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks a million,
Alan. It's been very enjoyable.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.